is to burn or defeat the other people who think they can dance as good as you. Yeah, so that's some references to that. You have to do footnotes for hip hop ones. Okay. In Trinidad, I didn't dare spray the walls with graffiti. Too many people watching, and we didn't have trains to paint on. When the beat kicked in from the boom box or from the boom bap of pounds and fists on desks, I was never the dancer. Far too fat for windmills, far too clumsy for backspins. I was the guy at the side of the circle keeping up the vibe. I was the guy who was giving a soul clap and a big smile. My local crew was called Emperors, Pleasantville, San Fernando, Trinidad's greatest, and I was its only non-breaking member, breaking is dancing. I did the practical things, the support. Someone had to carry the linoleum, someone had to adjust the volume and the equalizer, and when our only videotape of graffiti rock popped, it was me who lovingly untangled the ribbon from the videotape head. It was me who stole my mother's best bronze nail varnish and spliced the tape back together with just a stutter on the screen. I sourced the discount on Adidas shell toes from the Ras Mall in Port of Spain if we all bought them at the same time. I even made notes on the best crews and discussed counter-move choreography. And when we burned crews, we jumped and hugged. And when a boy tried to slap me because they lost right on the red tiles in center of Chaguanas Mall, my crew beat him down and his crew just stood to the side and we chanted, "Emperors, Emperors, Emperors!" Yo, that was such a time. Old school hip hop was such a time. You know, with the now they have YouTube, you could just revisit everything that you done. I'm like, yo, rock, planet rock. It's just like, it just goes mad. And it's like you know, as a young cat, so he look at me, hip hop. What track is that? I never heard that before. You know, it's an old school. But I'll read one of the pieces that deals with that. Even though I couldn't dance, my sister was an incredible dancer. In fact, she was part of Emperors. In fact, she was the best thing in Emperors. Yeah? So this like
that's why you were in Emperors then.
No.
I'm joking.
I was part of the crew, but you know I couldn't dance. But I knew all the guys. You know, they used to practice right next door to us. So
He wants to go back into childhood. No,
So this is my sister who could dance, and they have some. That's a reference to old school hip hop tracks. When I say rock, planet rock, don't stop. That's a track to Africa Bambata. When I say clap your hands, everybody. It's my wife coming in. When I say clap your hands, everybody.
Stop lying now.
Clap your hands, everybody. You got what it takes. That's a track by Curtis Blow. In 1984, my sister was serious about dancing. She was the only girl dancer in Emperor's dance crew. Probably the only girl breaker in Trinidad, but that wasn't enough for her. She never entered the center of a battle because she never thought she was good enough to burn boys. She wanted to be better than them. Straight from school, she'd go to her bedroom, slam the door, and you hear the click of her boombox followed by the synths of rock, planet rock. She could pick up dances as if by diffusion. It could take me weeks of practice for simple steps, but she only needed 30 seconds of intense looking, and she'd have it, and then a minute to better it. So when New York City Breakers, the best world breaking crew, came to Trinidad, my sister was in the front row, staring the whole 2 hours at Mr. Wiggles, the king of electric boogaloo, up rock specialist, as he bent and twisted like molten plastic, his limbs of rubber. I knew something serious was happening. As soon as we got home, she headed to her room, slammed the door, and then there was a click of the tape, and I heard the hand clap, so clap your hands, everybody, because you got what it takes. At the next dance battle, she covered her emperor's top under her blouse. The battle was heating up. Then my sister took off her blouse to show her emperor shirt and jumped in the circle, and her whole body became fluid. A girl with superior up rock skills, better than any boy. Emperors win again. Emperors, Emperors, Emperors.